Alright, my Cancerians, here we go. This is your reading for August 2023. It's Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, but all Cancer readings are all signs, so I hope everybody tunes into this. This should be like a synopsis of all 12 readings rolled into one, almost like an overview. That kind of reflects a little bit here in the pre-shuffle. This is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. Could just be one thing I say. It doesn't have to be the whole reading. But if you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. You're all moving at different speeds on your timelines, all right? You know how you've been coming up in the weekly readings and Friday readings and all that. And I did a recent cure for Cancer. I got a pre-shuffle here. I asked the universe, I said, give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Cancer for August 2023. I got the Magician, crossed by the High Priestess, and Power. Okay, I'll just keep going. A Knight of Cups and a Ten of Wands, bookending the Magician. This tells a story. It tells a story of someone's not sure where it's coming from. There's hidden energy here. There's always hidden energies in play that are affecting us. Things sometimes, you don't know where it's coming from, but you just get the urge to do something. There's a lot of pressure here with this Ten of Wands to make some changes, to take some action, to do something. This Tower right here says that they might just do it. They might just do it. This Tower, it reads like an emotional breakdown of some kind, although I don't think that's what's happening. But basically what we've got here is we've got someone with an urge to do something. They're not quite sure where that urge is coming from, but it's pushing them right towards you. Or it's pushing them toward something different. Something that changes, something that's more cup related. Right, this Knight of Cups here. But since this is your reading and I'm pulling it for you, I would say they come towards you, and I'd say it's a sudden action. I would say it's I don't want to say it's a surprise for you or shocking, but I think they're shocked by their actions. I think it's like somebody reaches out to you, like say they do it via email or a text. And it's just an example here, and they send the email or text, and after they send it, they're like, why did I do that? I mean, they almost wish they could take it back, kind of a thing, because they're scared of the response. They're scared, they cover their face with their hands. Oh my God, what have I done? Right, like that. It's that kind of energy. There is a lot of pressure here on this Ten of Wands and it's bookending that Magician for something to change here, just to do it. Do it. It's part of that energy, that goading energy I talked about in the overview reading, where I talked about, the energy is almost saying, go for it, go on. That's here in this pre-shuffle. So I hope you watched the overview reading. That said, let's shuffle the deck. First card out is why the fuck are we here? And I definitely want to know. There's a fire hose of energy here. I'm telling you, it's a lot. There's a lot of energy here. This person, whoever this energy is attached to, I will tell you, even if it's been a long time, I know some of you are here, you don't ever expect to hear from this person, but they think about you a lot. I mean a lot. All right, let's see where we go. You can tell from my voice inflection, just sort of the mellowness of this energy. It's pretty cut and dry. Even though there's a tower in there, it's not that kind of tower. It's just more talking about, well, sort of what I described to you in my example about sending an email or a text and then covering your face with your hands going, oh my God, what did I just do? Like that. It's more of that kind of energy. But it does show the energy coming towards you. No more thinking, time for some doing. So why the fuck are we here? I don't know. We're about to find out. I haven't looked yet. Six of Swords. Yeah, there's something this person has to say. Something they want to smooth out or get clarity on or get straight about. I don't know what it is, but they're not going to be happy until they say it or get the clarity on it. Okay? And that's going to vary for all of you, what that is. But it's something. It's something that eats at them a little bit. Maybe it's a misunderstanding. Maybe something you said, I have no idea. Something you misunderstood, something they said, or I have no idea, but it really eats at them. What comes after the cut? Yeah, the Five of Wands. They're in their head a lot about it. A lot. It's a conflict of some kind, a misunderstanding of some kind. Okay? And maybe it can be as simple, before you dismiss it and shut off the reading, go, this guy Steve sucks. Before you do that, it can be the same frequency of energy plays out many different ways. It could just be their perception, something that you don't even realize is a misunderstanding. Whatever it is, it's very strong in the energy. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's do a reading. Come on, you guys. Let's do it. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Cancer for August 2023, universe. I'm shuffling. Give me a reading. All right. We got it. The overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table. And the card that crosses that Six of Swords is 9 Wands. It's very interesting because it's fueled by the entire pre-shuffle. Or most of it anyway. At least the important part. I'm sure the High Priestess is still there. That's as far as I need to go. I mean, it grates on them and they can't take it anymore. This is part of that pressure. This is a 9. It's the end in tarot. That wall is pretty grown over. It can be a card of, well, sometimes we say it's persistence, but it can also be a very tired energy, and this is a very tired energy. This is a person who has something they need to say. All right, our reading's on the flip. Let's take that card out of there. All right. Right here's the energy around your connection. Right here's how they're behaving in the 3D. Right here's their soul. Right here's the hidden energy, the message from the universe. Could be separate from the reading, but generally it's read with the energy of your connection. And right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I will clarify everything and throw some universe cards at the end. See if there's anything else it wants to say. Let's go. Energy around your connection. Yep, incoming. Look, I'm not making this shit up. Knight of Swords. Yeah, what did I just fucking say? What was I just talking about? They got something. There's something. Something they want to say, something they want to get clarity on. The Knight of Swords is always an energy of somebody, if it's communication related or an incoming energy, they have one specific message. Okay? That is different for all of you. But I am fucking telling you, God is my fucking witness. This person has something that they want clarity on or they want to say, and they are incoming with it. The connection energy is saying that straight up. All right. Wow. This is crazy. All right. Here we go. 3D energy. How are they behaving in their life, in real life, in the 3D? Or the energy around them anyway. The 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something that's happening. It's like a divine timing energy. It's like a harvest time energy, time to harvest. The time, right, for some reason, for your runners, the timing here in August is right for that to happen. Okay? I get for a couple of you, they may have a birthday in August. I don't know. Or you do. Or some, I don't know. I mean, I have no idea. Maybe I don't know. I have no idea. These are all signs reading, so it's not all Cancerians watching me. But that's just for a couple of you. But whatever this is in general, something's going on in their life, something's happening, whatever it is, the energy is just right now for them to say this, for them to have the balls to say it, to have the stones to do it, okay? And get it cleared up, because it drives them crazy. It's something they think about a lot. And they think about you a lot. Maybe they just want to get clear with some feelings. Be clear about how they feel about you. It could be anything, okay? There's a lot of people watching, so same frequency of energy can play out 1,000 different ways here. Wow. Okay. You picking up a color theme on the table here? All right. Background color is energy. Color is energy. I got grays everywhere. So these cards are definitely tied together. The timing is right for them. Okay, their soul energy. It bookends this Knight of Swords. You picking up a color theme on the table here? Huh? How about that? Even with my shitty camera, you can see that the backgrounds are the same. 3 of Wands. Yeah. 3 of Wands. In the soul. We're way past ready, set. Where it go here? Okay, the flux capacitor is lit. You can see it right there, right? It's lit. Yep. The timing is right for them to say this, to do this. They're almost like, for a few of them, they might feel it's their last chance. Let them. Even if it's not, let them. Whatever. That's just for a few of them. I'm just, riffing on the energy. Wow. Okay. All right. Okay. Hidden energy, message from the universe, read with the Knight of Swords. 7 of Cups. There's for most of you, Okay, and again, the universe plays the numbers here. And for most of you, this is a confusion that needs to be cleared. They want to set the record straight. Whenever I get this with one specific message, red with the 7 of Cups, somebody wants to get set the record straight, all right, on something. Something either they said that you misunderstood, or they heard from you that maybe they misunderstood. Whatever it is, somebody wants clarity here. That's the primary energy. And they want to make something clear. Set the record straight. Whatever it is across the board. Okay, I can't emphasize that enough. I riff on the energy to try to pinpoint it for you, but there's no real way I can do that. That's just what's here. Okay? And you know what it is if it resonates with you. And even if you don't know what it is, it doesn't mean it's not there, right? There's always hidden energies. There's always things about people we don't know. Right here, potential final outcome, red with the 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. Oh, man, that's unreal. 10s are the end dead end that lead to a new beginning. I said the timing is right. I said for a few of them, they feel like it's now or never. This is totally now or never. I think they all feel like now or never. For something about the energy around them right now. Something has triggered something in these runners, in this energy that I'm getting. Something's triggered them to take action now. We're going to see some forward movement on that when I clarify. I know we are. That's a damn fine card to have there in this context because it ties with the reading perfectly. Again, you're picking up a color theme, you know. A lot of them feel like it might be over. So in a way, if someone's afraid to do something, if for example, just an example, if they're afraid to come in and say something, well, there's nothing, when you got nothing to lose, you know, those are brave moments. If someone feels like, well, it's dead, done, and over anyway, fuck it, I'm just going to do it, then that's fine. This can create a lot of bravery, this 10 of Swords energy. Something's overdone, all that kind of stuff. Nothing to lose type energy. All right, let's go. Let's talk to the witches. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. Randomly at the bottom is the Queen of Wands, by the way. A lot of attraction energy coming off of that. I don't have a card to back it up. I'm just going to tell you. I'm just going to riff on the energy a little bit, help you guys out. There's something going on in the energy. The reason this might be a divine timing, harvest time situation. It could be the air, it could be the weather, it could be whatever. There's all sorts of things that are reminding these runners of these feelings. All right? There's nothing real mystical about it. It happens to all of us. You go outside on the right day. Like for me, Halloween always conjures up a bunch of nostalgia, that whole time of year. That sort of mid-fall time of year. I always get very nostalgic at that time. It's a bit of that, all right? Just to use it as an example. All right. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Tell me about it. Tell me about it. What's going on? The world. Yeah, everything's different. It's just amazing. Yeah, it's that it's a new energy. It ties. All of these are tied together. So I have to go back to the divine timings. For some reason, the timing is right for them to do it now. It is. It feels right. It could be a now or never type thing. It could be any of that. With the world, this is a new energy that they're approaching in. I don't think this is something, I think whatever it is they have to say, I don't even know if it's something you know about. All right? It's possible. What's on top? 10 of Wands. Yeah. Whatever it is, why is the Knight of Swords here? Knight of Swords, going very fast, right? This energy is incoming. It's hot. Okay? It's fast. Why? Why is this card here? Why did you choose to give me this card? We go back to the 10 of Wands, which was part of the pre-shuffle. I said it's a lot of pressure. It's heavy. Yeah, whatever this is heavy. It's in their head constantly, driving them batshit catawampus crazy. Okay? Yeah, that's why. Why is the 10 of Wands here? 8 of Cups. It's sort of that chasing somebody. What's that common theme they use in, it's just an example, but what's that common theme they use in rom-coms where somebody's leaving, right? They're at the airport, they're getting on the plane, you see them, handing their ticket to the lady at the gate, right? And somebody comes running in and they yell, wait, wait, like that. It's a bit of that. Again, 8 of Cups is why it's here. Why is it heavy? Because for some reason they feel like it's the end. There is this energy here of now or never. I don't understand it any more than you do, because you're watching tarot readings. Obviously you're interested in what this person might do, but there is some kind of now or never. For some of them, they want to, it can be for some of them, they want to explain why they ran, why they couldn't be together. Maybe they want to explain that more, but that's, again, that's a secondary energy that's here. All right, it's a bit of that catch you before you're gone. They see you walking away, and we've had that. That's come up in recent readings as a theme. They feel like you've moved on. I said things like that. That's really tied to the Cancer and Leo angles. Your angle, Cancer, here is tied very much to the Leo angle here in August. I made that very clear in my recent Friday and weekly readings. I know I did. I would have. Whatever it is I've said, either around Leo or around you, they feel like you've moved on. So now they're really obsessing about this. Now they really want to come towards you. Yeah, there's something here that's causing the timing to be right. Now is the time, you know. It's pretty common in these soulmate cycles for sort of when it feels like it's done for them to roll in. And I've been seeing this theme as I've been flying through the zodiac here. All right, let's pull on the 7 of Pentacles. Let's pull on this harvest time, divine timing energy. Let's see what the universe will tell us about it. This is a very interesting reading for me. This is, wow. I mean, my eyes are wide open right now. I'm just like, what the fuck is this? I don't even expect this. Okay? I'm not expecting this. I don't think you are either. At least you won't be as surprised. I'm telling you, the flux capacitor is lit. We're way past ready, set. We're drifting in to go here. All right. Wow. All right. 7 of Pentacles. Why is it here? Get it straight, Steve. Let's go. All right. 7 Pentacles. Here we go again. It was the reason. It's why the fuck are we here? The card before the cut. 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords. Yeah. They're coming. I mean, it's just the time is right. They feel like they need to do this now or never. Okay? Smooth something. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. They want to smooth something out, straighten something out. The wheel turns everything 180 degrees. All right, what's on top? Why is the 7 Pentacles here? 4 Wands. I told you. We're way past ready, set. We're in to go. The energy flows from here, 3 Wands, to the 3D. 5D to 3D. We go from a 3 to a 4. In this context, in the reading, this is an escalation. It's unreal. They want to straighten things out. They'd like to try again. They want something. They want a stable new beginning. They want to rebuild something. It is that rom-com where that person, that idiot fool who didn't tell someone how they feel, all of a sudden decides right when they're about to get on a plane that that's the time. Right? Here you are, giving your ticket to the lady at the gate and say, wait, somebody come running up. It's just like that. It's the only way I can interpret the energy and put it into words for you. Why is the 4 of Wands here? Jesus. The devil. It's just, they're obsessed with this right now. I told you, this is heavy. I told you when I riffed on the energy while I was shuffling for your cut cards, I said, they think about that you constantly, but there is something that just, they're batshit crazy over. Okay? It's just unbelievable. All right. Wow. Also, if any of them are in a toxic relationship, now's the time for them to, there's an exodus energy attached to that. Okay? So maybe it's the right time because they left somebody. That's possible too. Okay? I don't know. August, read my write-up at sltblog.com. It's one of those months. All right? It is a bit of a reality check month, but that Lionsgate energy is nothing to sneeze at. That's going to be a hell of a reading when I pull it. All right, 3 of Wands. Let's pull on the flux capacitor here. Tell me about the 3 of Wands. Why is it here? Why? Okay. All right, yeah. Jesus Christ almighty. 3 swords crossing the 3 wands. Oh, my God. Oh, just again, and the energy flows from here to here, and we have this devil here, which is just something they can't stop thinking about whatever this is they want to straighten out. And I can't emphasize enough, I know there's somebody out there watching. I know they probably already shut off the video. Nah, there's nothing. Stop assuming you're always right. Stop assuming you know everything. That's unwise. You don't know everything about this person. You have no idea what's in someone else's head. We don't. We can't actually see the world or feel the world through another person. Even if you read energy, even if you're me with deep empathy, I can get to a point with it, but I have no idea. It's that old thing with science where, how do you know that I see the color red the same color you see? I mean, that's red, right? But for all I know, when you look at it, you see what I know as green or what I know as blue, okay? There's no way to know. There isn't. Absolutely no way. But we both know it's red, so that's all that matters. That's why it works. At the end of the day here, you know, somebody here is in a lot of pain. They got a lot. The environmental energy around their soul is pain over whatever this is that this Knight of Swords has to say, that they want to straighten out, set the record straight on. Okay? What's on top? The Queen of Pentacles. Jesus. Holy God. Another sign got this card in this exact position. I don't know who it was. I don't remember. But for some reason, I'm going to suggest you watch that reading. But I wish I could tell you where it is. I have no idea. Anyway, fuck. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Again, that's your energy attached to that. Your. I'll tell you the same thing I said in that other reading. I believe I said something along these lines. Their soul. You're not sharing space in their soul with anyone. Okay, it's all you, right? It's a big old 4-bedroom house, and you're the only one in it. That's it. I mean, it's wow. Queen of Pentacles, yeah. 3 of Cups, yeah. They want to open up here. There's no doubt about it. This is a perfect circuit that's being made here. This is about the flow of emotion. Okay, it's not about a third party here at all. It's about the flow of emotion. You are the queen of their soul. There's no doubt. If they're married to somebody, if there is a third energy, you know, or that someone they thought was a soulmate, they've rethought that, or they're in the process of rethinking it here in August. But this is about opening up. Yeah, I'm gonna. All right. This is an important reading. Randomly at the bottom is the Chariot, by the way, when I picked this up. I'm going to throw a couple more soul cards with the little animal deck. All right, so just bear with me. I'm not changing anything I said. I'm hoping to add to it. All right, let's see. Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles, 3 of Cups combo. Because the 3 of Cups is here when I ask why the Queen of Pentacles is here. All right, let's see. Tell me about it. What else can you tell me about this soul energy? What else? Yeah. It's just you. That's it. Lovers. It's just you. It is. You are. If there was someone they thought was a soulmate, they got it wrong. Okay? They chose the wrong one, and they know it. Right? They absolutely know it. There's no doubt about it. And you want to see what card was on top? I'm sorry. I should have done this. It's there. It's the Knight of Swords, and these go over here. They won't tell you how they feel about you. That's straight up. The Knight. When I ask, give me more on the soul, these cards bookend the Knight of Swords. This very card, right there, same card. All right, they bookend. I get the Lovers, and I get that. They want, and it's crossed by the Lovers. The Knight of Swords crossed by the Lovers. They won't tell you how they feel. They want to set the record straight. It just, no matter what deck I grab, it just cross-references itself. It's like checking your math homework before you pull it in, before you turn it in, right? All right, let's talk to the universe. 7 Cups. 7 Cups with the Knight of Swords in this context, because these two are red together, and we'll set the record straight. Also, clear up some confusion is what setting the record straight means, all right? I know I got people from other countries, like English is their 3rd language, and they're watching me. I don't even speak English. It's not even my first language. You know, I butcher it. My aptitudes are in math and creative side of the I'm freaking terrible with languages. Terrible. Oh, I'm surprised I could talk at all. I was a quiet kid. Anyway, setting the record straight means clearing up confusion. That's all. Seven of Cups. Why is it here? What do you want to tell me about the Seven of Cups? Look at what happened. This card flipped. All right? I don't even know what it is, but I'm going to pull it out. It's Four of Pentacles reversed. It flipped right in the deck. I don't even know where it goes. I don't, well, yeah, it goes here. All right? It goes there because the bottom card is the Ace of Wands, right? Ace of Wands. There, yep, they're coming in. All right? And it's one message. The Ace of Wands tells me, because it can flare out, it can flare up and flare out, it tells me that they don't care whether you're okay with it or not. They just have to get this off their chest. Okay? And this card, the Four of Pentacles reversed, tells me there's too much pressure. They can't take it anymore. There's no fear. There's no nothing. They're just, again, like the example I gave you earlier with some in the pre-shuffle, with someone sending a text or an email, they push send and then they cover their face with their hands and go, oh my God, what did I do? It's like autopilot here. There's so much pressure. There isn't any fear attached. There's no holding back. They're going to say what they need to say. They're going to John Mayer your ass. Say what you need to say. Say what you need to say. And they may leave after that. I don't know. He flies in, bye-bye. You know, but at least they set the record straight. Clear up a confusion. And for them, I can tell you from reading this energy, there is something that eats at them. It bothers them. Okay? Maybe, and again, I don't want to confuse things by giving too many examples. But whatever it is, it's a misunderstanding of some kind. It's there. It's in the energy. It can't be missed. And there's too many people watching to pinpoint it. But man, do they want to clear that up. They want to set the record straight. All right. Why is the Four of Pentacles here? Reversed, which flipped itself and then stuck out of the deck. Strength. Exactly what I just told you. Why is it? Look at what I just did. Look. You see this? This is what blows my mind about tarot. Okay? This is why every time I try to disprove what I can do, I showed it to you. It was stuck in the deck. We pulled it out together. It was the Four of Pentacles reversed. There's no fear here. Why is the Four of Pentacles reversed? Why did that flip? And you gave it to me that way? Well, so that I knew it was reversed, number one, because I might not have read it that way. I might have missed it, right? But also, when I ask why it's here, I get the Strength card. No fear. No fear at all. Again, when you get to a point where it feels like it's over anyway, right? Where it feels like it's now or never, you get pretty brave. I always say some of the most dangerous people in the world, I think, aren't the big thugs with the whatever who start, get all gang on you and shit like that. You're scared of them. They got big 20-inch arms and tattoos. No, it's somebody with nothing to lose. It's the little homeless guy on the corner with absolutely nothing to lose at all. It's a little bit scary because when you got nothing to lose, you just, you take some chances. Why not? This is that kind of energy. It's nothing to lose at all. Let's talk about it. I say a lot of forward movement here on this Ten of Swords. I say that's a great card to have there. All right, let's see. 10 Swords. Now look, I'm shuffling, don't worry. I can't predict free will. Nobody can. I can just read the energy. This person may just do nothing. You might have somebody who does nothing, but there is definitely something that eats at them. Eats at them. Creates a huge weight when they think about you. All right? Because there's a lot of love here. There's no doubt about it. A lot. I mean, a ton. I know that because of the Three of Swords and the environment of the soul. The Three of Swords crossing in the soul tells me how much love is here. It's a lot. We don't get 3 swords. None of this would matter. Nothing would eat. I don't care. There's lots of things. I've got misunderstandings with hundreds of people in this world. I don't get obsessed about it. It doesn't create weight. Why? Because I don't give a fuck about them. Right? Let them think what they want to think about me or about what happened or a situation. I don't care, right? But this person cares. And it's creating a lot of weight. And for some reason, it's now or never. I don't know why. Something going on their side, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure you'll have in August. This reading pretty much guarantees a Cancer energy update. I'm not going to extend this one. I don't think I'll need to. I don't know. It doesn't feel like there's anything to extend. It's pretty cut and dry. But we'll see. We'll see what happens as we go through the month. Now, I'm still shuffling on this Ten of Swords. That's either a good sign or a bad sign. I don't know. Universe tricky this way. All right? All right. Now we're done. Oh, fuck my ass. This does not surprise me one bit. Ten of Swords. Now or never, right? Remember that. They got nothing to lose. You become really brave. Yep. Somebody taking control. It's the Emperor. It's now or never. It's a control energy. It's been coming up a lot lately here for August type energies as a control energy. It's somebody taking control, pulling up their big boy, big girl suit of armor and taking control here. Oh man, unreal. What's on top? The Star. Why is the Star here? The Page of Cups. Yeah, they're coming. And in a humble sort of way, I don't even know how to phrase this. It's just somebody here is obsessed with doing this. There's a lot of love here. There's a tidal wave behind her, right? On this card here, but this is communication. I said this would result in forward movement. This is something you waited for a long time. This is something that they have been, through all this thinking, through all this heavy thought, have actually manifested this Four of Wands to happen. This Four of Wands is communication by itself, but this is right here. I don't even want to say they show up as a page. I'm going to pull a couple clarifiers on the Page of Cups. It is communication by itself, but it's mostly talking about, again, when somebody wants to clear something up, set the record straight, alleviate some confusion, right? There's usually an apologetic type energy attached to it. This card tells me that most of them aren't coming with a negative slant to it. In other words, there isn't a slant of, I just want to set the record straight. I never fucking liked you, right? And then they run again. It's not that. They want to set the record straight because what you think or what you might think bothers them. And it bothers them because there's a lot of love here. Right? There's a tidal wave of love. So that's what this Page of Cups, that's why I got that card. I'm going to clarify the Page of Cups. I'm going to take your reading another step further with the little animal deck. All right, let's see. Tell me about the Page of Cups. And I'll tell you why in a second, because there's a card underneath that Emperor. And I did take a peek at it. And I'll show it to you in a moment. But I first want to clarify this Page of Cups before I do that. Why? Because I like to give you all the information. Because spotty information is dangerous. I like to make sure you at least know what's going on here. All right, tell me about the Page of Cups. All right. You've got to be fucking kidding me. It's like a feedback loop on crack. It's the Four of Wands crossing it. You might know the Four of Wands from such motherfucking positions as this one, when these are read together. Yeah, it's a positive. It's not a negative. They're really worried about this. This is something, it's almost like, I want to use the word mortified. They're mortified by this. They want to clear up this confusion. All right? And if there is a negative side to it, it'll be for a few of you where it's the other way around, where they think you're confused about something and they want to clear that up. Kind of a thing. Or they're confused about something and they need you to clear it up. Either way, there's no negative here. It could result, if handled properly, right? With proper communication. Look at the blue in there. That's throat chakra. And it's an escalated throat chakra. It starts out as light blue and goes to dark blue. That means through proper conversation, we can, look, and I hit it by accident. I did this in another reading too. I don't even realize it. I just turned that wall around, right? We can get to a Four of Wands, a new beginning. All right, just for fun, what's on top? Five from a deck we haven't really touched except when I fucked with it over here, right? 5 of Wands on top of it. Yeah, that's that conflict. That's that. That came out, I believe it was after the cut, wasn't it? Or was it with the nine? No, that was the pre-shuffle. Came out after the cut. Yeah, there's some sort of conflict here. It's very minor. It's very easy to resolve this. But for this person, it eats them alive. Why is the 5 of Wands here? The Page of Wands. Oh my God. I don't think they can move forward without. I don't want to say that because that's a bit much. Okay, I don't want to get all crazy here. But in a way, it sort of reads like once you resolve this minor thing, you guys can start again. I got a 4 of Wands here, a stable new beginning, a pathway that can lead to 10 Pentacles with proper communication. The Page of Wands has one aspect where it's communication with someone that doesn't, well, in some cases it's someone that doesn't want you to get away, like in the Light Seer. I always say that girl's throwing a spear, right? I know it's a wand, but it's kind of hit you in the back before you get away sort of a thing. But it's someone who wants to make something work. Something work out, all right? It's all very innocent. I got pages here, all right? Wow. And I told you there's a card underneath the Emperor, okay? The 7 of Swords, all right? The 7 of Swords underneath the Emperor, and that's appeared a couple of times here in the fly-through, in the Zodiac fly-through. I took a peek at it. Again, it may on the surface appear that this person is showing up a little ego-y, okay? If that's a word, I don't even know. Like I said, I don't speak English. But if they're showing up a little high and mighty, okay, that's all fake. It's just a false front, all right? And that's the way I read that, but I needed some clarification. I needed to see what cards came out before I opened my mouth. All right, that's that. All right, wow. This is a wicked, I'm not even expecting any of it. It's fucking crazy. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. 3 cards and a crossing card from the bottom. Is there anything else you want to tell the viewers here, Cancerians, here in this Cancer reading, which is probably, hopefully, more than just Cancerians here, because these are really all signs readings, because you are the hot spot of the connection cycle. This angle is the theme energy of this soulmate cycle. Alright, the North Node was in Cancer when this cycle began. So let's see. That sets the theme. It seems to, anyway. It certainly proved it this time. But, that's how it works every time I've been studying soulmate cycles, and this is my 4th one. Alright, let's see. Okay, so what's it want to tell you? 6 of Wands, the Emperor, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Cups. What's fueling this? The Hierophant, yeah. There's a possibility for long-term change here, okay? There's something really, really, really interesting happening. With the 5 of Cups and the environmental energy around the Emperor, someone's ashamed of their behavior on some level. Whatever it is they want to clear up, this is a separate issue. This is a separate issue that sort of eats at them. It's part of the 10 of Wands pressure. Someone's really ashamed of the way they behaved, okay? And that's the case for a lot of you. For a lot of you, not all, it can't be all. It's not mathematically possible, but for a good number of you, enough that it came out here. This person's coming to clear something up, set the record straight on something that they're ashamed of on some level, their behavior in some way, okay? Victory can be had, transformation can be had, right? Provided nobody holds back. This has to be a no hold, and I said that about the 4 of Wands here. I said there's 2 layers of throat chakra, light blue and dark blue. Provided nobody holds back here, victory can be had, and you could really get a 4 of Wands new beginning with this person. Because it's really a shame. Just looking at it as a whole, this is a powerful soulmate cycle. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't. But I realize there's a lot of love here, and there's a lot of potential. Really, there is with these runners, in spite of everything. This cycle has the greatest potential that I've seen for long-term kind of relationships. But it's really a shame that some of you, because of the runners still being afraid to express emotions or afraid to be vulnerable, there's not even a friendship here for some of you. And that's a real shame, because at the very least, a connection cycle should result in a lifelong friend at the very least. And this cycle's having a hard time with even that. Okay? And it's really a shame. I would like to see something happen here. This is a very nice energy that's coming in. And this divine timing energy on this Seven of Pentacles, whatever it is, the energy feels right around this person. They feel like they could do it. There is no fear. Now, this holding back, what I mean by holding back is, again, that fear of vulnerability. We have to have a multi-layer conversation. It has to be, their intention in the soul is to open up with this Three of Cups, to open up to you, right, about everything. They're going to have to do that. We don't have to do it in the first conversation, but it should get there at some point. It has to escalate into something else for it to move forward. If that's the case, there's a good chance for victory here. But it's really up to the incoming energy, all right? But I don't think it'd be too hard to get them to open up, all right? These runners, one of the reasons they ran from you, and I've said this before, probably in extendeds, I know it's come up a couple of times, I can feel the energy here. They have, one of the things they're ashamed of with their behavior is their fear of victory. The fear, it's really hard to explain, but it's a fear that it actually would have worked out with you, because that requires a great deal of change within their lives, the structure of their lives for a good number of them. So for a few of you, you may, spoiler alert, not all of you, but for a few of you, you may just hear that someone was afraid that you would have actually become great friends or great lovers, right? And that might confuse you. You might be like, well, what the fuck does that mean? Try not to react that way to it. This ties to an abandonment issue. And it's again, abandonment issue can be you stay in bad relationships because mommy left daddy and I'll never leave anybody, that kind of thing. But it can also work in the reverse. It can also be someone who runs away from something before it even gets a chance to fail, just because they figure, well, it's probably going to fail or I might get hurt, so I'll just run before I even go in, right? Just in case, right? Sort of a thing. It's not really the way to approach relationships in life, Give everybody a chance to fail, I don't normally say give them a chance to succeed, because that's being too optimistic. You're better off staying neutral and saying, well, I just, personally for me, I prefer to look at it more as from the energetic perspective of I'll give everybody a chance to fail, right? Assuming that if they don't fail, then they succeed, These runners ran from it before it ever had a chance to succeed. And that's one of the things they're ashamed of, for sure. And it's one of the things that this connection has changed about them. They've definitely changed for the better. All right? That's your reading. It's a very interesting reading. It's going to lead to some interesting readings in August, I'm sure. That said, I've done my best with the energy. All right? I try to explain everything that's here to you. But I don't want to confuse anybody. So there's literally like 50 more layers of energy here, but let's leave it there. All right? It's pretty much what's going on. I'll put it that way. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck.